This panel we have Mark Lamonto, who is a principal at ML Weeks and Company, and Kevin Slattum is a partner with McKenna Long and Aldridge based in Los Angeles. So with that, we're going to go ahead and get started on our presentation. The topics we're going to talk about in this presentation related to the DFARS business systems compliance are we're going to talk about the audit targets, what are significant deficiencies as the government defines them, from the standpoint of doing these systems reviews in advance of audits as to who should perform the analysis, determining the scope of the internal reviews, then disclosure of findings, how to work effectively with the internal audit department, whether once you do have those findings, whether you share them with the DCAA or DCMA, the business systems review process, responding to the final ACO determination and what might be a disputes process, talk about what are the withholds if you are found to be deficient, raising company-wide awareness, and some other topics, and then we'll have a summary. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to kind of just as a panel kind of go through this and sort of add our own sort of unique sort of perspective on these different areas. Mark, do you want to go through the first slide here?
Sure. I will say that I've had the opportunity to work in Europe for the past almost 4 years now, mostly in Scandinavia, and certainly it is different. So I think understanding, in fact, we've learned much more by working with the European firms because it is an empathy, it's a transition. Simply just trying to come over as a U.S. consultant and just simply applying what we know to what you do just doesn't work. So it is a melding of two minds and understanding, particularly in regard to production costing. That was a big issue. I know the U.S. firms, there was a day when U.S. firms did production